Hello everyone, welcome to Sleepy Notes Club. I hope you're all doing well. So today I want to show you how I organize all my paper, everything I use to store my tools, my pens. I have a lot of things on my desk. I am a self-confessed stationery hoarder. But one of my greatest joys in life is just finding little spaces and tins and baskets and nooks that I can just organize my stuff. Vintage books, magazines, paper from stationery shops, but also from charity shops, from thrift stores. That is my joy. That is what I like to do. That is my self-care. So the first thing I want to show you, which is here with me, is the main reason why I decided to create this video. I think most of my scrapbooking things are here, and I want to show you because I bought these label maker. The Brother Label Maker P-Touch D220, and I've been labeling absolutely everything in here, so I want to show you because I think it's just very satisfying. So let me show you first the A5. On this side I'm just keeping my vintage postcards that I collect, just the ones that I really like. But I don't think I'm gonna be scrapbooking just because they're really cute, and also I like it because I have this as my cover. I don't know, it just makes me really happy. Everything is divided by sections and things that I usually reach out for. For example, this is all just text from different vits and vintage books and stuff like that. Something that I really like for the background, or just to add something to the page. These are fabrics. I collect a lot of crafts books, a lot of make your own pillows, make your own quilt blankets, things like that. So there's a lot of cutouts that I get from fabric. This one is botanical, plants, flowers, and anything like that. And this other one is actual garden, so like fencing or like an enclosed space that is someone's house. So I decided to just separate those two, and these are the chunkiest ones. I just want to show you, for example, my favorite one, which is the botanical and garden. These are the kind of things I collect. So this was the cover of one magazine that I liked and I ripped. Just like a fill-in for a flower. This one was a little book that I had of flowers, which is really cute. That would be such an amazing thing for my commonplace. I also collect, for example, these were postcards I bought in a charity shop, and I just really like how they look. Now these are from another one of my favorite books of like a big Reader's Digest. Good ideas for your garden kind of thing. So it's all about flowers. I have a lot of things, and this just makes me real happy. Just brings me joy to see this and work with them. So yeah, that is my favorite section, botanical, garden. Like I said, another one of my faves. Animals, I have a lot of things, cats, sheep, everything that I come across and that is visually pleasing to me. I'll just cut it and it will go here for when I need to use it. I have childhood / cartoons, so I love old school, not old school, I just love children's books, but the ones from back in the day. Love that. Titles as well. I just like when a typography has impact on a page, so I just collect titles as well. Christmas, a lot of little bits. These were my mom's stash as well from her cards, so they're very cute. Landscapes, a lot of nature as well. Home, I have a lot of vintage books about the country home, country life, decorate your home, things like that. And it comes with illustrations, and they are my favorite kind of things to collect from home, just like these old school illustrations. I love that. So this one I remember is gonna be patterns. So anything that's a pattern that I can use in a page is gonna be here. This one is gonna be, oh no, these are just blank. This one is gonna be food. Obviously people, any kinds of people, could be paintings and anything, just people that I like the look of. Add-ons, so add-ons for me is a spread where you need to fill space and just use either something like this that is nothing really, or this that is a frame, then anything that I still like the look of and I can use, then in add-ons. Crafts, so knitting and crocheting and stuff like that, quilts and stuff, so that goes there. These, I don't know what label I'm gonna put in here. I did it for a reason, but I forgot. Graphic extras is the same as add-ons, but just something that is a bit more illustration or more colorful for me. That in my brain that works, you know, this is like an illustration. I'm not gonna use it for anything. I don't know even what it is. I just know it looks cute. So that's just graphic add-on, something that is illustrative, I guess. This is gonna be travel. Buildings, Oh, that's fruits. Yeah, for sure, that's fruits. This is gonna be towns, which I just printed on the label maker. Where did I left it? Okay, I will print it again. We'll do it together. Just turn it on. Basically, I already selected the style, the size, the frame. I'm just gonna print it. Isn't that so satisfying? Oof, and that's the best part. Yeah, so there you go. Towns. And it'll go here. Anything that's like old school town or just like something with nature and buildings, that for me is towns. Engineering, cars, machines, things like that. This is gonna be kitchen, I remember, but it is from my mom's like collection. This is like planning, I think I'm gonna call it, things that I found related to like stationery. That's gonna be like personal, and this one is gonna be, I can't remember. See, I should have labeled that, but I know this one is nostalgia. There you go. So yeah, that is my A5 scrapbooking collection. You can still clip it, and it's quite chunky, but I think you have way more space to use, and it's just very satisfying knowing that everything is here. Let me quickly show you my personal size. Same categories. I think this one is actually completed, so let's just go quickly because it's the same idea as the other one. So this is garden, botanical, see patterns, landscapes. I love these frames, by the way. They come with the label maker. I love that. I'm so in love with that. Texts, add-ons, cottages, my favorites, fruits, animals, food, titles for my spreads, frames, actual frames. Whoops, what's this? Oh, that's when, you know, last night it kind of like died on me, the label maker. Frames, but also things that you can write on. Cartoons or childhood, towns, people, graphic extras, planning. Yeah, so like with these illustrations. Cards. So my mom used to own a lot of these cards, and in thrift stores you can find a lot of like these old school cards. So that's gonna be my card stash. Travel, cozy, fabrics, home, book covers, because I buy a lot of books and I do like to keep pieces of them as well. Nostalgia, cute, crafts, just them floating around. And then these are gonna be, oh, I still need to label this one. These are just gonna be like, I guess, like text, like labels or moods or something, you know. I'm not sure with this one, but yeah, basically that's what it is. And I like that this one has like sparkles. It's quite nice. The next thing I want to show you is what I have in here. So I love collecting stamps, and I always used to have my stamps just laying around in like the actual like plastic bags that they give you on eBay, because I mostly buy them on eBay or on charity shops and stuff. But I bought these thin that I love, that is transparent. I bought it on Octante, which is a Mexican stationery shop. I'm sure this is a brand that we know. I'm pretty sure like an actual brand that we know, that I could actually let you know which one it is, but it doesn't say. But I love it, and this is where I keep my stamps. And I have only 3 themes in here, which are my most like favorite. I have flowers / nature, so there's landscapes and all these things. Some of these are from eBay. Some of these I actually do collect from like pieces of actual envelopes that I find. I also have like English ones. So I lived in the UK for a while, and I love collecting like English UK stamps. For example, this one with the Queen. I even have these ones that are like untouched like that, which is the Durham Cathedral, York Minster, Canterbury Cathedral, and St. Giles, Edinburgh, I think. Oh, how cool is that? Now, my idea with this is to use them in my scrapbooking, but mostly I do have a stamp journal, which I have in here, but I do want to use another method of having this. So that's why I don't really show it too much. I'm still thinking what to do with them. But yeah, basically that's another one of my things. I love stamps, and this is where I keep them. Very cute. I love that you can see through it. Talking about stamps, I can show you what I use to store my actual ink stamps. So this is a Trusco toolbox, and it's in the, I think it's the sand color. I never really close it, It's just sitting on my desk, and this is where I store my most used stamps. For example, my ink stamp, well, ink pad. I have my, like, you know, the one that you'd have to have a lot of patience. This one from Temu that I'm loving, this star one. I have another detachable one as well that I use sometimes. And my usual like date stamps and like miscellaneous kind of stamps that I love. This is my favorite one. So yeah, I just have this laying around. I just love the look of this. It's so sturdy, and it's just nice that it actually opens like this. So you can have it in your desk, and it's just nice. So that's how I keep my stamps. Now, this is where I'm saying it's nothing new, but it's just something that gives me joy, finding little specific pieces. So I have these baskets. They're super cute, and this is where I keep the rest of my things. So for example, this is just where I keep my labels that I reach for the most, or sticky bits that are not really stickers. For example, I keep these like number stickers that are for the nails, but I still want to use them. These stars that are not really stickers, but I do want to use them here and there. I keep, you know, like my dot stickers, my choosing keeping labels that I've bragged about so many times. These other, like, what's it called, tabs that I do use. All these Midori things that I do love, but I never really use. I just have them here and I can just flip through them. This Stalogy calendar thing I really love. And this Harrods postcard that is nothing really related to this, but I always want to see it, so it's just mainly here. This other one is just like a miscellaneous as well. I have my corner, a cutter thingy that I use for my rings planner mainly. I have these bits that I want to do because I want to attach this patch to my Hobonichi pen pouch. So I may need it. I have this old school snapshots that I don't want to get rid of, but maybe at some point I'll reach for. So it's just here, photo of my mom. And a calendar of the, like, Suffolk. So it's just here to be like, you know, if at some point you need this random things, it's in one place. And these two are my washi tape baskets. I'm sorry, it's a bit dirty. On this side, I have all the Temu ones that I bought. And on this side, there are my old ones that I used to use. Look at these ones, they're so cute, garden and stuff. But yeah, this is where I keep my washis because I don't use washis that much and I want to, so I have them in baskets so I can feel like I need to use them if I see them. Something else I want to show you is just this. This is a Da Vinci box where one of my ring planners came, and this is where I also keep like kind of traveler's notebook / miscellaneous clips and things that I may need at one point, like this one paint lup, a sharpener, all these clips that I may use, and this traveler's notebook strings and stuff. So this is another thing that I use. I just like to keep it in like boxes. I don't know why. Now I also want to show you my pen pouch. I only have two. This is one and this is the other one. So this one is my favorite one. It's from Sony Clover Lane and it's huge. I love that. It has a patch as well. It's just great. This is my favorite pencil case ever. So what I keep in here is like my scrapbooky bits that are not just pens. So for example, my scissors, my tape, my X-Acto knives and things like that, and rulers. So this is where I keep things that are a bit more, okay, I'm gonna sit down and actually journal or scrapbook. So this is what comes with me wherever I am, if I am in the mood to do that. And this one, the Hobonichi one, this is how it looks on the inside. I placed a couple of these pins as well. This is from the UK, and this one, I don't remember where I got it, and this is from the Netherlands when I went to visit. And yeah, I just hold here 4 of my favorite Tombos. I do have a lot more. This is, I guess, comes with another storage. This is a ceramic vase that I got on Artefacto, which is a local ceramic place. It's super cute, and this is where I keep the secondary. So this is my main tools that I use to plan and journal and everything, that is literally beside me at all points. And these are like the second in command, I guess, second in command when I need more like colors or whatever. So this is also here on my desk, but these ones are my favorite ones as of now. I also keep my eraser and my pen where I do like my layouts for my Hobonichi, for example, another pen, a pencil one, a clip, and on the side I keep the little like scissor, Penko scissor, a Hobonichi layout, what's it called, layout ruler thingy, these glue tape, and my favorite Penko color pencil crayon thingy. I got it on Octante. If you're from Mexico, they're great. They do stock on all these Traveler's Notebook, Pencos, and all the brands we like. And I also got this eraser that I love. I'm missing my... Oh, this one. This is my Traveler's Notebook, well, Traveler's Company ruler. I also have it here all the time. I have it here. That is my go-to pouch. And the only other storage that I have properly like this is this one. This is just like a gold plate, I guess, where I put things that won't fit anywhere else and that I just like seeing on my desk, and sometimes maybe I'll use it. For example, these postcards. These are some inserts that I still need to redo from my rings planner, so I have it here so I can see it. This is beside me at all points. I bought these vintage stamps from eBay. I'm pretty sure they're from the 80s or something. This one is from, yeah, 83 Garden. And just things like that, just things that I may use and I want to use. I have it here in this gold plate thingy. My sticker sticker journal. This one, this is my personal size, and I also have my mini size, so this is Filofax size. And I just have some sleeves when I have some loose sticker sheets. Some from Temu as well, and I've showed you many times before. I'm not gonna go through all of it, but this is just where I have some sticker paper that I buy on Amazon, and I just keep like my universal stickers for everything that I need. So just like labels and like text and like actual like bits. A lot of these are from charity shops, you guessed it, so no link. But I just love having this. I just like this level of organization. It makes me really happy and it pleases me. And I do have my mini, which I do keep with some of my favorite stickers as well, and some of my dot stickers as well in here. But yeah, that is my sticker collection. This is a box that my mom or dad, oh no, it was definitely my dad, used to have. I always see them around my house, and now I'm using it as my post-it box holder thingy. So this is where I keep all my favorite post-its, and since this is tall, it actually holds them pretty nicely. And I also have this on my desk. The only other thing I can show you, I do think it counts as my like a storage, is this also Stony Clover Lane pouch. It's huge, as you can see. It holds a lot of things. I have my Hobonichi my Hobonichi wigs in here, but this one I use, and it's basically my planner pouch, or yeah, my notebook journal planner pouch. And this is what I usually bring around the house when I need to plan or journal in my living room or anywhere. This is my planner pouch, so it usually holds my Hobonichi, which is my health and wellness journal, where I keep my like meal planners and stuff like that. It holds my main rings planner, which is my savior in terms of me being human and keeping up with life. So this is my like personal size rings planner. It also holds usually my traveler's notebook, passport size, where I keep my junk journal and my one line a day, because I write on that every evening. So that there as well. It also holds my Hobonichi pouch, which is why I wanted a flat one, because I can also just fit it here. It also holds my standard traveler's notebook if needed, or my passport traveler's notebook, of my mini Filofax sticker holder. All of this just fits here, and I can just literally even zip it, and that is my world and my life and my things. The only last thing I can show you, and this is just if you're into rings planners, how I keep my ring planner pages. I just use any binder that I have. In this case is the Holborn, and this is how I'm keeping my 2024 archiving pages that I did want to save. So my wins, all my mood trackers, I am keeping not all, but some of the months, just because the rest are in the UK, because I just moved in November. My illustrations and all these things. So basically this is all I'm doing to archive as of now, and the rest of the other like planner supplies and inserts I have in my other like Filofax covers. This is just like blank pages and stuff like that. But yeah, basically that's what I have. That's how I organize myself and my supplies. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any suggestions of what I can use or any brands that you would like me to check out, I'm always looking for more organization tips. Let me know, and I'll see you very soon.